Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're returning to Hot Dogs. And red aggro deck featuring Monastery Swiftspear and Kiln Fiend. Very quick aggressive strategy where we're looking to potentially win on turn 3. If we can land a Kiln Fiend, have it stick till our third turn where we untap with it, then we can Manamorphose, Mutagenic, Temur Battle Rage, and just finish the opponent off. That's the plan. So if we run into decks with a bunch of removal, like Lightning Bolts and Cast Downs, we're going to be in a bit of a trouble. I mean, Snuff Out is an absolute nightmare. But if we run into some decks that are light on removal, then maybe we can just crush them in a few turns. So hopefully this will be a quick league. Let's find our opponents. Don't like the one land hand. We do have a Crash Through to try and draw a card. But if we don't hit land, we're really screwed. We don't have a lot of lands in this deck. I'm not going to risk that. Oh my god, this hand is terrible. Oh, okay. Feel safe about playing the Festival Crasher on turn 2 when I see a Tron land. Another Temur Battle Rage. I think that, like, if I wasn't focusing so much on content creation, this would actually be one of the decks that I would really focus on. Okay, we got a spell. Crash through. Another Manamorphose? Oh my god. We're almost at lethal. If we had another Manamorphose here, we kill them. Take 18 on turn 3. You're at 2. Go. Natty Tron. We're just going to F6 here. Let the opponent do whatever they're going to do. Deadly Dispute. Draw a ton of cards. Look for a way to gain life. I think they have, like, 4 Weather the Storm in their deck. Thanks for the follow, friend. Another Deadly Dispute. Yeah, I mean, Crasher's way worse than Kiln Fiend. If we had the Kiln Fiend, we would have won this game. Okay, Ancient Stirrings. Oh, they still have the treasure for the gain a million. They're going to gain so much life. Weather the Storm. No weather? Oh, we win. Figured for sure they had weather. I mean, Stirrings makes a lot of sense in Eggstron, doesn't it? Yeah, I concede to my Faithless Looting. Alright, so, playing against Tron. I don't know a lot about Eggstron. I'm Flaring Pain. I mean, did they play Moment's Peace? Probably. And I think I can take out some Apostle's Blessings. I might even just take out the other 2 Apostle's Blessings and play 2 Lightning Bolts. because I don't think they're going to have anything to target my stuff. So we'll just bring in some extra reach. I don't know. Like, I don't know about splitting the difference. If we need the pain, we need it. So is it Flaring Pain or is it Bolts? Thanks, everybody. So yeah, everyone's thinking they're all in on Weather. Good enough to keep. Because I know that Tron used to play Moment's Peace. It used to be a big deal in the deck. Oh, Kark Clan would be a bit of a pain. But we do have the best card versus our best creature versus Kark Clan, Festival Crasher, with a big old 3 toughness instead of just 2. Maybe we can draw a Swiftspear off the top. TBR. No, we can't actually play anything. Ancestral Anger needs a target. Oh, they're going to have Tron turn 2. Or sorry, turn 3. Turn 2 would be pretty impressive. Oh, that's right. I didn't change the stream title here. Just gonna hit F6, let that turn finish, change the stream title. Yeah, I think I'm going to crash in for 4, play Crasher, and try and go for the kill next turn. They didn't crack the Expedition map? They had 3 mana. Weird. Oh, because of Deadly Dispute. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Oh man, that's so much mana. Crop Rotation. Goes and gets Cave of Temptation. Deadly Dispute the mirror, not the map. Goes and gets Terrarion. Has Treasure, plays Wellspring. Plays Terrarion. Another Terrarion. Oh, Kark Clan. Crap. And they can kill my critters. Way more than enough artifacts. Easy. They even get to draw a card. 3 cards. Kill my crashers. Gonna be pretty hard to recover from this. We're gonna need a creature off the top. That was a pretty good turn. Ooh. Find a creature on top. Let's go. And this is a ton of damage. Maybe we'll get lucky here. They do have 6 cards in hand and 8, 9 mana. Potentially even more if they crack the map, get a tower. Ancient Stirrings. I'm not going to F6 here. I mean, I could. I'm just going to represent that we have something like Mutagenic or Apostle's Blessing. Yeah, we've been pretty lucky that there's been no weather yet. Of course, now that we've called the card out, it's probably going to pop up. What do you mean, do we ever play the Muta? Fuck's sakes. Another Kark clan. I guess we can try and draw Muta here. If they don't immediately activate the Shaman, like maybe they wait until my turn to try and catch all my spells. No, they're going for it right now. Womp womp. Turn 2 kills? How do you even do that? Are they playing Lotus Petal? Another mountain. 5 cards in hand from the opponent. Maybe we should just concede this. Oh, the monkeys. Okay, yeah. I kind of like Petal though, right? Because Petal triggers prowess on Swiftspear. If you're gonna go one way or the other. Basically the same, except you get prowess. No critter. Ah, that must be it. Haunted Fangraph. I could get Kark Clan back. Oh, there's the Muta we were looking for earlier. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. And as Nice Nice username says, Simian Spirit Guide is uncounterable. So they can't, you know, like Spell Stutter Sprite your mana. Yeah, it is random. So maybe they hit Mirror Retriever instead of Kark Clan. Geez, they're back up to 6 cards in hand. On my turn, they had like 2 cards in hand. How does that work? Oh, neat. Yeah, I guess the 2 mana cycle lands make a lot more sense in the Tron deck. Pretty much just waiting for an excuse to concede at this point. Sorry, friend. Most people cannot post links into the chat, but if you'd like, you can send me a whisper and I can take a look at it. Another Clan Shaman, sure. Or you can send it to Donut and he can post it. All right. Concede. Let's try this again on the play. And maybe we'll bring in some Apostles' Blessings. It's mostly just that I'm impatient. Well, like the Blessings, you can you wait until the first damage from the Krark Clan Shaman goes on. It resolves. The Krark Clan Shaman leaves the battlefield, and then you Apostles Blessing your creature, saving it. Dot instead of bot. Bolt instead of dog. Crone Crusader, Hoplite, Soul Eater. Wild. Fur of the Bitten. Been a long time since I've seen that one. Cool. Keep this. Hey, Birox TV. See you have the manas to open a treasure chest. We're actually gonna do that right now. Let's check out what's inside that chest. What's it gonna be? We got 5 play points. The Kiri Fearless Voyager, a 3 mana 3/3 legend. Whenever you attack a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, draw a card. For white mana, you may attach an equipment from a creature you control. Oh, you may unattach an equipment from a creature you control. If you do, tap that creature and it gains indestructible until end of turn. And then To the Slaughter. This is a card that I was playing in Standard for a while. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If you have Delirium, that player sacrifices a creature and a planeswalker. All right, let's get into it. Sorry, opponent, that took so long there, but chat needs to be appeased. TBR, wonderful draw. If we can get a Lava Dart, I think that's death. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Lava Dart to kill. I think even Bolt does it. Almost anything, really. Mountain, it does not do it. All right, let's see what we draw with Manamorphose. Burning Prophet? No, that's not it. Damn. So do we go for the TBR, or do we just play another Festival Crasher? Those are two bad draws. On the upside, we have the opponent sweating. They're at 6 life. They could die at any time. All we have to do is draw anything good. Kind of like playing Burning Prophet. Maybe leave the Festival Crasher in hand so we don't just die to a Kiln Fiend. Or sorry, a Krark Clan Shaman. Kiln Fiend is our card. Okay, they play a blocker. And pass. Ugh. Wondering if I should have played out game 2 just for the time. Like, I kind of want this league to go quickly, which is one of the reasons why I played Hot Dogs. So, like, playing for time is not really something I want to do. God damn it. Another Kark Clan. Kill both of my creatures, draw 3 cards. Mountain. Just mountains and creatures. Yeah, Reckless Charge would be pretty cool in this deck. I think Reckless Charge would be great. Plays well with Faithless Looting. Really well to be able to, like, play your creature, give it +3/+0 haste, and then, if it's a Kiln Fiend, gets another +3/+0. 3 mana, 2 cards, attack for 7. And Weather the Storm for a bunch. And we draw another mountain. Deck! 17 mountains. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've drawn an equal amount of lands and spells. And in the deck, we have less than 1/3 lands. Just unlucky. I think this is actually a really good matchup for us, but we've just got super unlucky. And then we get to practice patience through the opponent's turn here. Blood Fountain, which gets them the Krark Clan Shaman back. Yeah. Oh, and it also gets them the artifact creature, which gives them the 3 artifacts they need. We gave them way too much time. And they can Mirror Retriever get the Blood Fountain back? This is disgusting. Oh, they're going for Chromatic Star? Sure. You know, I think I'm done with this game, honestly. I just lands in hand. I lost my creatures. I want to move on. I'm done. Good hand. Yeah, Reckless Charge. Correct. We have not seen a single Swiftspear. Just making sure they're in the list. I'm going to draw a Swiftspear right now. Swiftspear. Right now. Another Kiln Fiend. Lightning Bolt for my Kiln Fiend. Yeah, anything that's mono removal. So actually, like, mono black control would be a nightmare. Burn is actually kind of tough because so many other burn spells function as removal spells. I would really like to have drawn a land here, so I could hold up Apostle's Blessing. Also, Temur is really tough because they have access to Snuff Out. So they can have removal spell, counter spell, they're tapped out and still have Snuff Out for your critter. Interesting. Chain Lightning in the Madness deck. Oh yeah, I'm not expecting the opponent to have Snuff Out. We were just talking about some of the bad matchups that exist for Hut Dogs. And so I was starting to talk about Temur. And yeah, Temur is gonna have Snuff Out, but this deck will not. And here's the bolt for the Kiln Fiend. Galv Blasted. Nothing we can do to save it. Hey, finally found a land to protect our final Kiln Fiend. This one has to survive. Lost 3 creatures so far. Oh my god, they had another spell. Alright, this is it. Do they have another removal spell? Almost everything is a removal spell for them. Lightning Bolt, Galv Blast, Chain Lightning. So they could use a blood token here to Fiery Temper. Oh, Faithless Looting. Alms of the Vein, okay. One card left, is it Lightning Bolt? They pass. Okay. Start with Manamorphose. I should auto-yield to that. I'll do it next time. Find a land. Ancestral Anger, the Kiln Fiend. Find Muta, nice. Okay, so we have some protection. Actually, no, I think we have to go for the Muta, is that correct? We have a Lava Dart here to get rid of this. Okay, this is 28. We don't need to go for Muta. So we have... If they have Lightning Bolt, we can win. If they have Galv Blast, then congratulations. Whew. That was a sweat. So I think this is a match where we bring in the Rage-Hounds. You like Bolt to stop their flyers. That's fair. Also hits their Swiftspears. What do we take out for the Bolt? Oh, we're already bringing in Rage-Hound as well. I mean, Dart isn't too effective against their creatures, but it's very good for our abilities. Then again, our creatures are probably going to be flying off the table as fast as we can cast them. I like this. A little bit heavy on Faithless Lootings, but we have protection for our first creature, so we'll keep it. And opponent is on the mulligan. Believe it or not, you haven't run into anyone running Swiftspears and Rakdos yet. Yeah, me neither. I kind of feel like I've been the only one that I've seen that's done that. It seemed like such a natural addition to the deck, though. Okay, Stream Team has seen Swiftspear a lot in Rakdos. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it is really good. When you played Mono B, I'm assuming you mean Mono Blue, because why would you play Mono Black? You did play Mono Black. Wow. What kind of list were you playing? Okay, cool. Yeah, the Vampire Sovereign. I played a league with the Vampire Sovereign a couple days ago. Had a lot of fun with it. Manamorphose. Nice. See if we can Manamorphose into something good here. Apostle's Blessing. I think I'm going to go for Faithless here, try and draw a land. Nice. If we had one more mana, this would be lethal. They have to block. Stream Team, you can actually post into the chat. You're a VIP here, so feel free to post a link. I don't have a ton of VIP slots, but I like to give them to people that I know come into chat quite a bit. So I'm not F6 tier. I'm trying to represent, like, if I had Muta, I would have cast it. What am I even doing? I don't need to represent Muta. Okay, opponent says GG's. Oh, okay. Alright, no creatures, cannot keep, must mull. Again, no creatures. We do have Crash through a Manamorphose to try and draw into creatures. It might be better to try and keep this rather than go to 5. I'm just going to try and draw into the creatures. Do you think Mogwarts is safe from bans, a good buy-in to the format? I do. I cannot guarantee that, but I do believe that Mogwarts is a fine deck. I don't think it's going to be banned. Hey, we found a creature! Yeah, Humuda does a lot of good work on Mogwarts. Okay, yeah, we're playing against Burn, that's what I thought. I would like a third land to be able to protect my Crasher here, but we drew a second Crasher, and we're playing against Burn, so we are on the clock here. We're just going to deploy our first Crasher and hope they don't have land Searing Blaze. Yeah, I know the creature you're talking about. Can I remember what it's called off the top of my head? I cannot. So... Dark Dweller Oracle. Removal spell. Alright, I'm just going to hit F6 then. Personally, I don't like Forgotten Cave and Burn. It's good when you're flooding out, but, you know, wouldn't it have been nice to play Mountain Swiftspear on turn 1? Wouldn't that have been way better? Whew, we're going to take some damage on this turn 3, though. It's funny that you say that. A lot of Pauper players actually kind of feel the same way about Pauper as a lot of Modern players feel about Modern. I'm really hopeful that the downgrade of Swiftspear is going to put a target on Affinity in the sense that, you know, fast decks can maybe just race Affinity now. Why is it called Mogwarts? Okay, so it's a play on Hogwarts in the sense that a Mog is a type of goblin, and then you have the combo card, First Day of Class. F6. So I'm at 9, 8. Skewer the Critic's my creature, damn you. Guess I'm dead. Guess I'll die. Alright, Manamorphose, look for a creature. Look for a Swiftspear. I think we're dead. Oh, Rift Bolt. I forgot about that. Very classic list. How do you feel about Seeker's Squire instead of Dusk Legion Zealot? I feel like Squire is going to be better with your witches. Seeker's Squire. Yeah. Oh, really? I played a little bit of Seeker's Squire, and it actually seemed very good. You got super late game, but you need something for the early game. I don't know. It's just like I kind of feel like Seeker's Squire helps you hit the lands, good blocker, and doesn't die to your witches. But that's just what I think. Oh, love this hand. Turn 2 Kiln Fiend with Mutagenic backup. Ooh. Holds up Lightning Bolt. 2 removal spells for my Kiln Fiend. Oh, and just right back to their turn. Okay. Mutagenic. Start with a crash through, see what we draw. Manamorphose, okay. See if we draw a TBR for the win. Double Bolt. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I think this puts them to 3. Oh, to 1. We took the darts out. All the darts are in the sideboard. Took them out for lightning bolts. If we had had darts there instead of bolts, we would have won. But all we need to do is draw a bolt off the top and we're good to go. Probably should have left that land in hand, actually. For a future Faithless. Yeah, you got a blocker. Good blocker. Oh, you're attacking? Must have another skewer? Oh, am I just... I can't just be dead here, right? Oh my god, bolt me, Fireblast, Fireblast? Okay. Not quite. Scoop City? Yeah. Alright, now we're going for hard mode, playing against the burn deck on the draw. Two critters, 2 lands, let's keep it. Oh, they're starting with a Swiftspear. We could be dead early here. The damage potential for next turn is just ridiculous. Puts me down to 8. Wow. That's crazy. 8 because of the Alchemist. And they have 4 cards in hand. Swiftspear does work. Chain Lightning my face. And pretty much any other spell. GG. A lot of lands, but we got 2 creatures. Digging this hand, we'll keep it. Oops, bought all of the original disputes. Yeah, just went to face-to-face games, bought all their deadly disputes. Then I went to Star City Games, did the same thing. Well, yeah, exactly. That's a huge drop. So we might as well pick them up while they're cheap. Arbor Elf, which leads me to believe this is Ponza. So we're going to be deploying our Kiln Fiend as soon as possible. Because there is a question if we want to play Festival Crasher as sort of like a lightning rod. The Ponza decks sometimes play lightning bolts, sometimes they play no removal. So with the opponent having access to no or very little removal, I'm going to start out with Kiln Fiend and try and get that turn 3 kill. Hey, you're getting some Goblin Guides, and you're going to be playing the Modern Burn list that I was playing. Oh, that's fantastic. Um, Best of luck to you. Hope the uh, burn goes well for you. May your spells always rise to the top. Another Arbor Elf. Oh, that's going to be so much mana next turn. Another Arbor Elf. They're actually looking at playing Dino next turn. Damn. Alright, play Kiln Fiend. And pass. Hope they don't kill my lands. I'm going to want to go Ancestral Anger, Manamorphose, and hopefully hit Temur Battle Rage. Two lands is all you need. Three is fine. So once you go beyond 3, you start to get in trouble. That third land means you can, Searing Blaze a little bit later. Interesting that they put the Utopia Sprawl on here. I guess they're, like, playing around me having Pillage? Why wouldn't they just put it on here and make even more mana? Yeah, Blowbear. I'm wondering the exact same thing. It doesn't make sense. Thermokarst. And Boarding Party. Into another Utopia Sprawl. Alright, do they attack with the Boarding Party? Naming blue. Okay, so they're playing the Temur version with, come on, attack. Attack. Come at me! I am here! Okay. That is not what I wanted. Still, let's start with Manamorphose. I already played a land this turn. Would have been so much easier with that third mana here. Crash through. I think we go Ancestral Anger and then probably Faithless. Like, we could loot. We could play another creature and go for it next turn. I don't think we're going to be able to get the kill together. We can't loot and play creature. We're just going to take the 6 here. We get a land. Nice. Let's loot. They are empty-handed. We have trample. I think this should be easy. Oh yeah, Temur Bow to Rage, Mutagenic Growth. Let's go. We're just going to do that. No blocks. That's a lot of damage. Alright, I'm going to take a quick look at my Temur list. It's going to be different from theirs, but it'll give me a little bit of an idea what I should be playing around. Fiery Cannonade. Let's also look at my Ponza deck. Playing the same sideboard. Didn't even bother to block, just knew. Kind of feel like Dart is actually pretty good here, where Dart is able to kill a relevant creature. We're going to want to keep that. Yeah, Mitchell. We're just trying to go as aggressive as possible. The lands that you get access to in Pauper are not very good. So if you're looking to be playing an aggressive deck like this one, then you're generally better off playing a single color. Although I have seen Izzet lists continuing to run, various Izzet prowess lists that look pretty good. So you can go 2 colors, but it is going to slow you down. So Bolt can also go face where Flame Slash can't. So, you know, like if you have a Kiln Fiend down, Bolt deals 6 damage to the opponent. Yeah, the Bolt does kill the 6-drop. We don't need a lot of blessings. I do want to keep some, though. I'm just wondering if the mutagenics are all that important. I guess if they're bringing in Cannonade, the mute is pretty important. Hey, it's Swiftspear. Opponent's mulliganing pretty heavily here. They're down to 5 cards on the play. Okay, so they're keeping at 5. And they have a Utopia Sprawl to start. So not their best start, but a pretty good one. And we find Kiln Fiend on top. Very nice. Start with a Swiftspear. And I am going to deploy the Kiln Fiend. Oh, they named blue with Utopia Sprawl, so they don't currently even have red mana. We're going to cross our fingers, hope we can get this Kiln Fiend down without worrying about a Cannonade. And we'll go for a turn 3 kill. That's the plan. No red mana. Love it. I mean, they could have, like, Echoing Truth or something. For that reason, I probably want to keep up Apostle's Blessing if possible. So that's 14 plus 3, 17 puts you to 1. If I want to keep up Apostle's Blessing, I put them to 1. I don't think they have anything. Go for the kill. Nice. Protection from blue. Ah, weather. Okay, that makes sense. So they are going to survive here. We're going to do 24 damage, put them to 6. Oh my god, another Weather the Storm? That... Okay, back up to 21. Good job, opponent. See why you ended up keeping that hand. But what else you got? Packmate. And an Arbor Elf. Okay. See if we can draw some good stuff here. Just a mountain. I'm kind of leaning towards Festival Crasher Pass. We're going to have a better crash through that way. It does let them draw one more card. Just going to have to hope that their one card is not very good. It wasn't. And now we have to hope that we're going to get some good stuff here. Festival Crasher. Not what I was looking for. Let's crash through. Mutagenic, nice draw. So we can save whatever they block with Packmate. And we all have Trample. Take a bunch. And I'll play another Crasher. Just a Visionary, but that does draw them another card. And I mean, Visionary can block and kill a Kiln Fiend if we don't have First Strike. And another Packmate. Yeah, that was a much better draw compared to last turn. Gonna need something good off the top ourselves. Crash Through is a really good start. Give all of our creatures trample. And we draw a mountain. That's unfortunate. Still, we have a fairly good attack here. I think I'm going to go for it. You say that's lethal? Wonderful. It is trample, so we'll see how they block. Yeah, you know, math is for blockers, so I didn't count. 3, 4, 5, 6. Still in a pretty good spot here. They're going up to 2 cards here, but we have 2 critters. Each are lethal, and that's enough. We managed to win this match. Very nice. Not a huge fan of this hand. We have Faithless Looting to get us out of it. We have a turn 1 Swiftspear. Let's keep it. Oh no. Oh no. This is not what we wanted to see. Oh, we should have definitely bluffed the Muta. 100%. Although if they had Muta, it would have felt pretty ridiculous. Not liking the life link. I do like the Manamorphose, though. Should have played the land just in case they had a counterspell. Mana Tithe. That's the card. TBR. Yeah, I should gain trample because they're both going to be 4/4s when this resolves. Before 5, 6, 7, 14. If we could cast this, like, when they're preparing to block, it would be so much better. Then again, we could give our creature protection from white, and then Mutagenic. Is that lethal? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 puts you to 1. I think it puts them to 1. I don't think it matters, right? It's the same. Is this lethal now? Because he didn't block this one? So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I still count 16. No, I'm missing the double strike damage. I think this is lethal. Oh, gets +2/+2. Okay, so that is going to be enough to block. All right. Pretty good hit. Oh, I love the no attacks. That's so good for us. So we can Faithless Looting Apostles Blessing the Swiftspear. Yeah! This is a tough matchup. Getting a win here, game 1, feels really good. Yeah, the Pro White chip by itself does it. I wanted to Faithless Looting, though. I guess that would have been, again, bad against Mana Tithe. I keep on playing, or failing to play around Mana Tithe. Um, it's been a long time since I played Heroic. Do I still have a list? I do. Journey to Nowhere, Celestial Flare. Oh, that's brutal. So Celestial Flare is just an absolute killer. Hey, thanks for the follow, friend. So I'm thinking the Apostles' Blessings are pretty bad. Do I need Flaring Pain? I don't think so. I could maybe bring in Bolt versus Seeker of the Way. Deathblade Elite. Oh, that's true. Just giving your creature unblockable is really strong. Could take out Prophet. They have a lot of X ones. Benevolent Bodyguard, Deathblade Elite, Crow and Skyguard, the Cat. Yeah, that's true. Once they get an enchantment on them, they're not X1s anymore. They don't stay small long. We're not buying a puppy here. Well, that's not going to work. This hand isn't much better, but we have Faithless Looting. We could keep this one. Can he target my creatures? Depends on what he's using to target. Oh, with Bodyguard. I don't think so. No, target creature you control. Boo Boo, thanks for the follow, friend. Hey, okay, we found a land. Still missing on creatures, though. Hey, there's a creature. Get rid of this, and I think the other looting. Yeah, no attacks, obviously. Yup. So when we bolt the warrior, it turns it into a 2/2, right? Smart. Smart opponent is smart. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. Just go pro white. If we can find Temur Battle Rage, we might be able to find the win. Got a few draws. Mountain? Manamorphose, okay. That's a good one. Really good draw there. Another mountain, not a good draw. All right, let's go for Crash Through. Another Swiftspear. Oops. Oh, they found their second land. Woof. If they have another ethereal armor, we're just dead. I think that puts us to 1. Oh, they can just attack all. Attack all, we die. So we're going to have to lightning bolt one of these critters. No, this is target creature you control. Yeah, if you're not going to attack all, this is a better attack. We'll just go to 1 here. Oh shit, that means we can't cast Apostle's Blessing. I think we have to block. Mutagenic. So let's see here. Puts them to 10. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4, 5, 6. So we don't have it. I think we're dead. We could... Yeah, we could discard Mountain Muta, play Mountain, play Crasher. The thing is, they can just give this protection from red, and then we lose. All right, we're on the play this time. Let's see if we can finish this. Make this a positive league. Oh, love this hand. Could be better, but quite good. I think this probably will also go onto YouTube. The Kiln Fiend one is going to be going up tomorrow. I'll probably put this one up the day after. Not a huge fan of the second mountain here. Let's get in for some damage. I don't think they block this. Umbra. Pretty good. You have another land here, though? Looks like no. Oh, we just drew TBR? Is this lethal? If I want a Lava Dart, I can't crash through, so we don't get to draw a card. Not lethal? Alright. Because, yeah, this is 1, 2, 3 spells. So this goes up to 10. So that's 20. And then also the 1, 2, 3 for this is 4, 24. 24 minus 6 is 18. Oh, right. The first strike kills our dog. Right, because we don't have Muta. We don't have any way to increase its toughness. Yeah. The first strike. Okay, so in that case, do we play Crash Through for the draw here? I think we just play Mountain Pass and try and do a big thing next turn with all our stuff. Yeah, if it wasn't first strike, I think we had it, but 2 power and first strike is pretty good. Yeah, the cycle definitely had some value here. Now they have Vigilance. Freaking Vigilance. First strike and Vigilance? Not fair. Another dart. Faithless. If we Faithless, we can put the darts into the graveyard and maybe cast something else. So right now I have 3 lands. So I should Faithless Looting, discard both darts, and then TBR. I can TBR the Swiftspear to get around the first strike blocker. I can just TBR whatever they don't block, maybe. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 12. And then 2 more to their face. I don't think that's lethal. Yeah, the Kiln Fiend can be massive. This thing, it's not going to be double strike, though. So, yeah, 19 power Fiend might be enough, though, if we give it Temur Battle Rage. Yeah, we just TBR the Kiln Fiend after Faithless Looting, I think. Yeah, we don't get the double strike, but we still get the massive damage from the first strike damage on the Kiln Fiend. So this goes to 10, 13, 14. They block 8 of it. 14 minus 8 is 6. So Kiln Fiend hits them for 6. And then this hits them for 4, 5, 6 is 12. And then the 2 Lava Darts. Whatever. It kills this. It doesn't kill this because of this stupid thing. All right, that's all I got. Yeah, puts him to 2. We needed to wait. Lava Dart or Lightning Bolt off the top. You win if you double strike the Swiftspear. Is that true? Because the Swiftspear would have gotten through for double, but the Kiln Fiend would have gotten through for nothing. So we're casting Faithless Looting here, looking for Lightning Bolt. Manamorphose. Okay. We could Manamorphose. Temur Battle Rage. We need something else before that, because we need to get Trample. And this is still here too. Fuck. Alright. I guess we Manamorphose into Faithless Looting. Yeah, Kiln Fiend dies to first strike. The crash doesn't matter. We do find Mountain. It's Faithless. And we find more mountains. So we can't do anything. I hold on a second. TBR still works. So we could TBR. This is a 4. Okay. TBR I think is still good. Yeah, that was a better block. Now they can put Sentinel's Eyes onto a cat, start gaining life. This is a nightmare. If we attack, they gain one, lose one. Yeah, we've got a lot of mountains in our graveyard here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mountains in the graveyard. 5 plus 3 is 8. About half of our lands, not nearly halfway through our deck. A little bit heavy on lands in this game. 2/2, protection from red, vigilance, lifelink. I think we're dead. And a benevolent bodyguard. And we draw another land. Super good. What are we even gonna do? What are we gonna loot into? We loot. We're not gonna have lands to play anything. Oh well. Good games. GG's. That Sacred Cat is too much for us to deal with. Really fun games, but getting unlucky there with our draws. And we, as Stream Team said, we could have definitely worked a little bit harder on the math there. All right, so this is the deck that we were playing today, Hot Dogs. Again, not the best league, another 2-3, but I do still think the deck is very strong. We had a little bit of bad luck in a couple of our matches, so I think that if we had gotten some better draws, or in that heroic match done the math a little bit, spend a little bit more time doing the math, I think that we potentially could have gotten there for those matches. All in all, I do think that this is a deck that you should be a little bit knowledgeable of. I think that we're going to be seeing a lot of Hot Dogs in Pauper moving forward, since Swiftspear is the new hotness. So even if you're not playing it yourself, you should definitely know the ins and outs of it. But if you do decide to pick this deck up for yourself, know that this deck is really good for getting through leagues very quickly. So even if you have bad luck in one league, you can re-queue, start up a new league, find new opponents, find new luck, and going through 3 or 4 leagues, you'll probably end up with a profit. But don't take my word for it. You can sleeve this up, get the cards, and try it for yourself. I do highly recommend it if you enjoy a quick, aggressive strategy. This is definitely quick, and it's one of the few decks that can get a turn 3 win in Pauper.